Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank DeMoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit. Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month. When her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. I get the money and flip it and make time food. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see, like, what we go through as bigger people, you know?
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting because you said so many people came forward after this, so clearly it's an issue out there right now. Thanks, Jessica.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy, Just LaFlair.
It's him.
Yeah, it's me, man. We back, man. I had to come back to the old school recording for a little minute, man. But we got to discuss this situation right here, man. Dank DeMoss, a Detroit rapper, 400-pound woman, talking about she gonna sue Lyft. She's attempting to sue. Well, she didn't attempt. She's doing it. She's suing Lyft because a driver in his own personal car said, baby, you too heavy, baby. You trying to go see this Detroit Lion White party, baby. You might need to be walking there. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But look, this is what I'm going to say about this situation, man. Can you blame him? Can you blame him? I'm going to be honest with you, man, baby girl. I done been an Uber driver before. Baby girl, you ain't finna be getting up in here. Uber ain't finna pay for me fucking up my suspension. Yeah, we got them motherfucker bouncing like we got hydraulics. We go over a speed bump because you 400 pounds in the bag. You about three of us. You about two men and a women in the bag. What you mean? Cause I sure had 2 men and women in the car back in the day, and that motherfucker scrape and hit the bottom of a speed bump. Now your shit all fucked up. Hell no, your bumper acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the goddamn horsepower my engine gotta push now. Girl, you fucking up my whole goddamn shebang bang. You know what I mean? So look, I'm gonna say this. Listen, D Moss, get your money though. Get your money though. That's a problem with Lyft. That's Lyft's problem. They didn't put that in the reading, in the rules. I bet you they will now. I bet you they put it in there now. But we gotta cut this shit out. Like, we don't live in this hypersensitive world where everybody is offended by everything. This should have been a learning moment for her and said, you know what? Maybe I gotta get on my grind. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, shawty, man. The best thing for you to do is to take half of your budget that you spend on whatever it may be. I ain't gonna say what I think it is, but half of your budget, save that shit and go get you a 73 Cutlass. The reason I recommend a 73 Cutlass, baby girl, one, you need a car because you can only trust yourself in your car. Ain't nobody else trusting you in their car. But go get you a 73 Cutlass, a cut dog. You wanna know why? Like in the words of R.I.P. to DJ Unk in the Walk It Out remix, that nigga Andre 3000 said, right before the drastic change in production of the cars, before they were metal and now they plastic value, you need you something metal. You need you a heavy. You need you something heavy, baby. Heavy that carry that heavy. You know what I mean? Something that go, hey, them old school whips, boy, that hit something, boom. Won't even have dent that motherfucker, especially, you know, they carrying all that 400 pounds. Girl, you need you a 5.7 Hemi. Yeah, you need a 5.7 Hemi. That's what you need, because you might even need that, what is that, 6.1 or something like that? You might need one of those, man. Hellcat engine, something strong, you hear me? Because, baby girl, don't be trying to get up in other people's car looking like that. This my whole point. What you so confused about? You said that you walked up over there and you already seen it in his face that it was about to be a problem. So you know that your weight is an issue. You walking up there looking like Rashiki trying to go to the Detroit Land Game Watt party, watching all these athletes and all this exercise. Baby, you need to be out there with them. I'm just saying, if you know that your weight is about to be a problem for this person's personal car, yes, you may have fit in somebody's car before, but this man does reserve the right to be like, baby, I'm sorry, you cannot fit in this car comfortably. You should get something that's more accommodating for your size. That's good advice. Now, you just being cheap because you don't want to pay that extra few dollars for that XXL when you could be having a nice little comfortable ride. You hear me? I heard they be having peppermints and water and shit in that motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Get everything you need out of that motherfucker. But listen, I know one thing. If it was me, the last time I had me a little car, I had me a little 07 Impala. I got, you know, SUVs and trucks and shit now. I'm just saying, the last time I had me a photo sedan, I had me a little 07 Impala. Baby girl, you wouldn't have been up in there. Hell no. Not breathing up all my air, you feel me? And I ain't trying to be mean, let's just be real though. It is what it is. 100 pounds. Or even if you are one of those proud big women, which listen, man, I don't think nobody's for real proud of their weight. I've been seeing Lizzo back in the day. She always was on her shit. What is Lizzo doing now? Losing weight. I see everybody that's always been that big. This shawty look like Dave Blunt's, the female version. For real. And I'm not even trying to be funny. My whole thing is this. If you really for real are as comfortable with your weight, well, you know that there's certain accommodation that need to be made. When you go to the airport, do they not make you get an extra seat? Because if you bought one seat looking like that, what they gonna say? They gonna say, shawty, you gotta, you know what I mean, skedaddle. This ain't gonna work. You gotta buy as many seats as your body taking up. So I'm not here to really kick her back in or to say that she doesn't deserve human rights like every other person, but we gotta be realistic here. Shawty, you a lot of weight. You heavy. Your inertia is crazy. You big as hell. Like, let's just be honest, you big as hell and you know it. That's why you dress the way you dress. That's why you seek the attention you seek in your videos, because you know that you are a talking point. You are a big woman. There's no reason for you to not understand why you trying to get in this small 4-door sedan thinking that you not gonna mess it up. Look how low that car was to the ground already. No, baby. No, it's not gonna work. And let's just be honest, just go ahead and call that XXL like he said. At least when you get up in the goddamn the Cadillac truck, that motherfucker sitting up high. So when you sitting there, it's made for that. It's made for you. You the only person in there anyway. So while I get it, man, you know, she probably will get a little settlement, a little money on, whatever it may be. We gotta understand that we live in a world where people just make excuses for anything. You can sue about anything. You big in here. Like, that's just what it is. So, man, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Would y'all let Shawty get up in y'all car? And then y'all potentially gonna have to get y'all a new goddamn transmission in the motherfucker? Or y'all gonna take the chances for that little $30 ride across town to the east side of Detroit? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's Big Just LaFleur. Welcome to the LaFleur Lounge. Bye from the LaFleur Lounge, man. Make sure that y'all subscribe, like, share, hit the comment buttons. We out, baby. Boom.
Big Just LaFleur.
It's him.